All right, so let me talk about the next one, Drasi. Now, Drasi is aimed at another problem that I saw with, especially talking about edge and bringing up edge infrastructure and digital twins. This problem of, as resources start to get provisioned, you want certain workflows to happen. Like when this thing's ready, then we need to go install Kubernetes on it. When Kubernetes is ready, then we're going to go deploy apps on it. When those apps are deployed, then we're going to do something else. Digital twins are graphs of objects that state changes. You want triggering reactions. Now, the problem is that the way that people write change detection architectures today is really cumbersome. First of all, many systems only allow you to poll, so you have to sit here and ping over and over again. Some of them have change feeds that you got to process, but sometimes you need to poll and change feed, merge those together. And then finally, some of them have streaming that you need to merge into it. And then the logic that you put on top of that for, did this happen? Has this thing not happened in 30 seconds? Very complicated, very brittle. Drasi is aimed at simplifying that by allowing you to define a continuous query in the Cypher language, which is Cypher graph query language. And that standing query then, when it's satisfied, you specify what you want to have happen, whether it's execute a webhook, send an event into Event Grid or Event Hubs, do a signal R invocation. And the way that you get data into Drasi is through change feeds. And it supports open source change feed standard called Debezium, so you can plug in just about anything into Radius. And you as a developer, if you've got a developer doing this, just has to do the query, and they're done, because Drasi takes care of the rest, looking at the change feeds, seeing when the query is satisfied, and then invoking the reactions. So I've got a quick demo here, and this is Drasi running a trivia game. And this trivia game, the UX is completely driven by Drasi. So if I go look, you can see here for each panel, this is the Drasi standing query, which is just like a database query, except it's a graph version of it. And that's it. The UX is updated based on the results of that query in real time. As it changes, the UX changes. So the developer, to create this application, simply created these 3 standing queries for each of those panels, or 4 standing queries,